Good morning, everyone. This is Chris RD Gymnastics
And
live,
it comes down
and
to this very last event at the
we will be
2026 Summer
watching
Senior Nationals here
the
out of Toronto.
10
It's
meters
Betsy, Kevin Nakai getting ready for the
platform
event.
finals
The final, the marquee event
in
of
the
diving world. Kaylee, how you
Canada
doing?
I'm
Cup
doing good. I'm super excited for
National
this.
The boys had a
Diving
good
Championship.
preliminary round, so you're going to see some big dives, some big scores. And how about we get underway right now? Diver number 1 is Miles Nadeau.
Yes, we have here Miles
First one for
Nadeau.
him, forward 3.5 somersault pike. 6 rounds of dives here.
So we'll be
And it all
doing
starts
some reactions of this.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
not quite
optical.
off the platform. If you
He
don't
had
have
a
that
good-
power on
yes.
the platform, you're not going to be able to
He had
speed
the
as much as you
power,
want,
but the
and
vertical
reaching
lines
for that
upon
water
entry in
too
the
early.
water, vertical
Final. I
lines.
know you've heard it before. You cannot hold back. You got to go all out on every
So
single
this is
dive.
the final for the National Diving
And there is a balance between
Championship.
a lot of adrenaline if it's the first time
Miles
that you're on
Nadeau
this
got
stage.
39.0, 4.5,
For Miles, he's
4.5,
definitely seen a few-
4.0.
The first few experiences at this level being in a
Nice
final.
representing PCDC. So this is Chris RD
Up
Gymnastics.
next, also for the Point Claire Diving Club, Adrian and Sonia.
Adrian and
Starts
Sanya.
the event with an inward 3.5
So these
somersault
are our new elite
Adrian's got
divers,
so much
or
energy, you can see it. It's all about
so this is the
controlling,
season
making
wherein
the right decisions
divers
during the
are
dives.
having their chance to
3.2
be in
degree
national
difficulty
team.
here.
So we're gonna be doing inward 3.5 somersault 407C. This is a great
nice
job, and of
takeoff right
course,
here. Really nice tuck
great
position,
power
coming out a
and
little
tuck
bit
position is
early,
good.
I would say, for that takeoff.
Yes.
And then that
Vertical
just
line.
was
I'm
Every movement of the technique.
It
which
was
is
good technique, just a little bit too early.
Right.
yeah, good too early. So 56.0, 6.0, 5.5 for Miles Nadeau.
Coming up from
Ang
Forest City
galing.
Diving Club, Nigel Chambers starts with a forward 3.5 somersault tuck, and you'll see it throughout this event.
So
Nigel has an
2.7
extra challenge
difficulty
compared to the other divers in this event.
for
He is
Nigel
really
Chambers
tall, and I mean
for
probably
3.5
over 6 feet.
somersaults in
So
a
that's an extra degree of difficulty on every
107D.
dive for him. So let's go.
Very sure with his the hands to make that it's more vertical on the entry, his body. So 63.45, 8.0, 8.0. So it's a big challenge if you're told to have this from the top to form the vertical lines. So the timing,
So, 9 divers in
he's
this final.
able to do
Usually
it
it's
well.
8, but Nathan Brown, originally from New Zealand, is part of that World Aquatics program. that
Nathan
allows
Brown,
him to train here in
3.2
Canada, in
difficulty,
Toronto.
national
There he
team.
is, inward 3.5 somersault tuck.
Yes, it's 407C, inward 3.5 somersault tuck. Let's see, wow. Nathan Brown really did it well.
Opens up, looks great, but just a really solid entry here.
Well, the boys are
Really,
setting the tone, let me
he can
tell
be
you,
a
right?
great,
To start here on the
he
first
deserves to be in
round,
the national team.
76.8
76.8 for
is the score for
the
Nathan.
8.0,
I like that, the
8.0.
momentum of the men's 10-meter final. When a few dives in a row hit, you know you got to step up.
All the
Oh, we
guys
have an
lining up,
Asian
they know
Canadian
what's
here.
happening. They can hear it, they can feel it on the pool deck as well.
Samuel Talbot,
Another diver that's
3.0
improving
difficulty.
So much. Samuel Talbot.
We want to see
representing
him
the
more of
Camel
his
Diving Club.
forward 3.5
Forward
somersaults,
3.5 somersault
107B.
Rip
timing
his entries, but the power
to
that
form
he's gotten
the
now
vertical
on the
line.
block, anything out
He has
there.
a
Beautiful
great
direction, and I was talking to him between the prelim and the
great
final,
abs
and even
there,
this
or
morning,
great
earlier
core,
today, and he
which
said,
helps
"You know
him
what,
to
usually
have
I'm
a
nervous. This time around, I
good
worked so hard. I'm really excited for the
to have a
competition
very
today,
good
and it shows
execution
already. It showed earlier
and
today,
great vertical lines.
and that's awesome for him. Okay, up next, Ciro Mejia from the Toronto
Whoa,
Diving
Zero
Academy.
Mejia, 2.8 difficulty for
First
Zero
2.5
Mejia.
somersault tuck. Beautiful diver. Pay attention to the lines here, the straight legs, gorgeous feet as well, all along the dives here.
And the height he gets off of the platform.
I
He's
love,
one of
oh,
those that
he looks
jumps
like an
in safe.
Indian descent, so 305C. It's an amazing physique for this one. Zero has an amazing physique, which is gonna be a great help to have. Whoa, very clean dive, indeed.
Temporary this dive.
This is too easy for him.
I love artistic
in
it
the near
is.
future, and he's going to master that as well.
And that was
for
a really
Ciro
good adjustment
Mejia.
from the prelim. I mean, the jumping high sometimes can be a
64.4,
hindrance on
8.0,
these really easy
7.5,
dives, 'cause you need to know
7.5.
exactly where you are. So really, really good job
Awesome
on
one
this
for
from
Zero
Zero.
Mejia.
64.4, good start. Bit of a lower degree of difficulty, but we're going to see more from him later.
Great one for Zero
Okay,
Mejia.
from Camo Diving Club, Benjamin Tessier. He's already a World Cup medalist.
Of course,
So much
World Cup
potential
medalist.
for the upcoming Olympic Games towards Los
Benjamin
Angeles.
Tessier, 3.2 difficulty. The amazing Benjamin. Inward 3.5 somersaults, 407C. Canada Open Diving Championship 2026.
Leaving it slightly short back at the water. I would have liked to see him
To
wait
grab
a
his
little
hands to
longer.
form the vertical lines, he got a great timing for that. 75.2, 8.0, 8.0, 7.5. I really love the physique of Benjamin Tessier. I hope he can, this diver can do well, because he had a lot of mistakes during the Canada Cup 2026.
Another very
So he's a promising one.
very
3.2
demanding
difficulty.
diver on himself. A perfectionist inward 3.5 somersault tuck.
I hope his injuries are well now.
Wow.
Wow,
That's
indeed.
To see, which leaves him to over-rotate, not really get that up and down contact with the water with tree. So, you're
So
seeing a
the
bit of
commentators
water
are very
come up,
well
still
to
really
see
good
all
technique.
the
Judges are gonna
details
like it.
that they need.
Just little things here. They hold themselves to a
70.4,
very, very
7.5,
high rotation.
7.5.
Same
For
thing
Matt
Benjamin.
Coleman,
Guess what? They're synchro partners
now on
as
rank
well
4.
on the international scene. So having two divers that always want more.
Nathan Brown has been representing Canada in
All
the
right. The sole
Pan American
Olympian.
Championship.
Not only that, he's an Olympic medalist. Rylan Weens, synchronized diving with Nathan Zomber-Murray out of Paris. They got the bronze medal.
Rylan Weens,
Nathan is just as competitive.
407C inward 3.5 somersaults. Let's go, Rylan.
Wow.
Thunder.
Kicks out pretty much at 7 meter right
Great
here.
tuck position,
Right at that
and
water.
he had hands to grab his hands for the vertical line. It was very great.
I can say this now. He's now the veteran, which
Oh,
is
yes.
awesome because he used to make fun of me for being the old one on the team. So that's a veteran.
Rylan Weens is so amazing. 86.4, 9.0, 9.0. Really did well.
Solid start for Rylan.
So that's the first round. Rylan Weens in the first top 1. Top 5 is Matt Cullen.
Difficulty dives in competition, which is
So
really
now
important
our
for
divers are
competition
preparing for
LA 2028.
the third round. And we have our first diver for the third round, Miles Nadeau, 2.8 difficulty.
Round number 3 kicking off. Miles Nadeau, Point Claire Diving Club.
624D.
Double somersault in the pike position. 2.8 degree of difficulty.
Arm stand, back, double somersault. Ay, sayang! Oh my god! Oh, I believe he will have problem. Yes, indeed. But, it was handstand,
What I'm seeing here,
execution
I saw
score.
speed. I'm just seeing not enough conviction and intention.
I just can feel that
Letting
tension
water
and
kinda
the
come to you.
confidence to start.
Try to attack it a little more.
Oh, the
You
water
have
is
to
a little
attack
bit
the 10
low,
the water
slow.
is a 10 meter because it will punch you back.
The water are
It
slow
will.
to give
You
them.
don't want that. Adrian Insogna coming up. Back
Yes.
2.5 pike.
Adrian Insomnia. 2.9 difficulty for Adrian. Oh. Panalo.
Yes,
Yes, indeed. I love just how it is well.
Right here on
They have
the
good
exit
vertical
right
lines.
there,
He can
overpulling
improve
the
more.
wall, But overall, really good technique on the takeoff the pike, the come out, the kick. It's just that reach.
Very nicely
Yes,
done
he
here.
kicked
6.5
a little
for
bit there,
Adrian.
so 56.55. That kick is a little bit unnecessary.
Just to think
Yeah,
about
he
himself,
did
he
not
knows
need
exactly the
to
mistake
do
he did.
the kick.
Oh, good. Keep it on going here. Nigel Chambers.
Nigel Chambers,
Reverse
2.9
somersault
difficulty,
from the 7.5 meter platform.
305D. Yes, reverse 2.5 somersaults. Let's go, Nigel. Yes, very back position is well, and the revolution is fine.
The line is just really beautiful.
I love the lines of Nigel. Did the lines and the vertical.
But that's
So
his best dive. One of his best dives
62.35,
so far. 62.35 on this one for Nigel.
7.5, 7.0, 7.0.
This is an interesting
I
one
think it's
coming up.
young.
Oh yes, a very unusual dive from the 10-meter platform forward, 2.5 somersault with 2 twist pike.
Oh,
For
forward to
Nathan
in-half
Brown.
somersaults with double twisting, 3.3 difficulty.
But allow
Yes.
to float that entry in.
Wow.
Really, really
Wonder
good.
of the hands.
Coming out of the
I
twisting
can improve
position.
more.
Get into that pike.
62.7, 6.5,
Really hard to get to your
6.0, and
legs, but very
6.5.
important to do that.
Nathan Brown.
62.7 for 6 and 6.5 here on this one. Coach Jose is happy. Moving on. Samuel Talbot. His next dive, inward 3.5 somersault tuck.
Samuel
Seen
Talbot.
some good ones from him this week. Now is the
3.2
time.
difficulty. This is 407C, inward 3.5 somersaults. And that's wonderful.
Thought he had it.
Yeah, indeed, in the call there.
Transfer into your tuck and then transfer into your entry.
So when to have a good vertical lines, you need to have a
Once
more
again,
strong
same
core.
situation as Adrian I was talking before.
So
Such a fine line between these little mistakes
51.2.
that cost a
So
lot of
probably
points.
it's
Or a
because
really,
of
really good dive. Yeah.
some confusions, but indeed he is well.
Coming up, Sierra Mejia also doing inward 3.5.
I love the
somersault
abs of Zero Mejia here. I gotta not lie to you guys. It's amazing. So it's very advantageous for you to have a good vertical lines. So Zero will be doing well. 3.2 difficulty, 407C for Zero Mejia. Inward 3.5 somersaults.
right at the water.
That is textbook technique.
It
right
is.
here.
And he's able to look at the
He is
water.
basically able to look at the water. Wonderful for Zero Mejia.
Line up and catch those
81.6 for
which
Zero
will
Mejia
definitely
here.
make him feel good about himself right
I
now.
love how
Awesome dive for
he did it.
It's
very professional, and also, although he can improve it more, but wonderful job.
3.7 difficulty.
Benjamin Tessay, 3.7 difficulty. Wow, forward 4.5 somersaults. That's the most difficult dive. It's either you break it or you lose it or win it. Ooh,
That's a
take off
Entry,
indeed.
I love this.
The revolution, and
Front board
yes,
aggressive. You can't leave anything out there. And he didn't leave anything out there at all.
83.25 because of the great physique that he has. Strong core, strong muscles. With those big muscles that he is having, that's very advantageous for him to have a good
Matt Cullen
execution.
follows with the same dive. And this is a dive that's challenging these days. Had a bit of an incident at the previous competition at the
Matt
Canada
Cullen,
Cup.
3.7 difficulty, forward 4.5
Good
somersaults.
one in the prelims. Can he improve on that now?
Yes, I hope he can improve. One,
Dive.
yes.
Absolutely. And maybe missing a little bit on that takeoff. I want to think it's
Yeah,
gonna
more
help
lower
him
tuck is
really
needed
have
for
that
him.
Better orientation in the air.
But it could be in his head as well. He's
70.3,
100%
6.5,
confident
6.5,
doing this dive right
6.0.
Absolutely. The mind games are infinite on 10 meter, especially after an accident. So really well done. I think he's going to be not happy with it, but satisfied.
now. Okay.
Yeah, indeed, very satisfied.
Coming up, Rylan Weens.
Rylan Wayne's here, 3.3
Back
difficulty,
3.5 somersault tuck.
207C. Yes, indeed, back 3.5 somersaults in tuck position.
Has definitely been able to do the magician act here. Disappearing in that water on this dive.
There's a lot of unnecessary comments from the commentators.
Beautiful dive.
But
And
he-
I like the takeoff a lot better
Matt
on
Collins,
this one.
Rylan Wayne.
And he's really good at spotting the water.
Oh,
He
he's
can-
perfect at it.
He did well, so 89.1. You can see that's a very great technique from Rylan Wayne.
No compromise. There's another
Yeah.
set of nines for 89.1.
That's wonderful, and
I
indeed,
wanna joke. Yeah.
So this is
Okay,
now
look
the
at this.
ranking after the third
Benjamin Tessier still in
round.
the lead, rivaling,
Benjamin
though,
Tessier is
creeping
still
up
on
on
the
him,
first,
couple of
Rylan
points
Waynes on the
behind.
second, Matt
Matt
Collin on the
Collin now
third.
in third.
So
Benjamin
a lot of
Tessier
potential
and Matt Collin
divers are
already
here in
qualified
Canada
for
Cup.
the Italian Grand Prix that is coming up shortly, but this is
Oh,
a
there will be an
qualification
Italian
for
Grand
two other
Prix.
international events coming up, one in Spain and one in Mexico.
Spain
For
and
these
Mexico.
divers, very
Oh,
important. The result
Italian
will
Grand
matter
Prix.
for the rest of the
I'm
season. Okay, round
excited
number
for
two,
that
kick it
Italian
off. Here's
Grand
Miles
Prix.
with a back 2.5 somersault pike.
So Miles
Difficulty
Nadu
2.9.
in the second round, 2.9 difficulty. Great. Oh, sayang.
He's pushing too far off. You
Yeah,
see
he
almost horizontal
pushed
when
too
he's pushing
too
off the
far
platform.
off.
Also, the way that you come out, it's really difficult to control that dive. This dive, you want really good direction and speed control.
So if you push too much hard, you will have a difficulty to form a good vertical line. So it's 69, so it's 30.45 in that dive. 30.45.
Adrian Insania.
Adrian Insania, I hope you can do this well. Adrian will be having a 3.0 difficulty. What happened to my phone? Great one. Not that more vertical line.
Smooth
Can improve it more.
Still very good save there on the end.
It's 52.5 for the second round.
Sixes.
6, 5.5,
And I feel like Adrian, he
6.0.
wants it so much, you know,
Adrian
but
and
situations in
Sonia.
competition, you gotta start
So
learning
this is
how
a
to manage
national
yourself, manage your emotions,
games for
execute
them.
the
So
technique.
which is like palarong
Here's Nigel
pabasa in the
Chambers.
Philippines.
Off to a great start. Now doing an inward 3.5 somersault tuck, 3.2.
Nigel
difficulty.
Chambers,
Like you said, Caleb,
3.2
he's gonna
difficulty.
add to his list a little later on as well. So this is
It
good
will be a
sign, good sign of
407C
improvement.
inward 3.5 somersaults. I love his side. Ay, sayang!
Right as he kicks out, and that leaves no room for extending the body. So
Yeah, he's a little bit short
The
upon
body not fully
making a
extended,
vertical
so obviously,
line.
Once again, we're mentioning how tall he is.
So
The judges will definitely not miss
109.85
that.
total, 46.4 for round
Couple
2
little
for
details here to
Nigel.
work on this one.
Yes, he can work on
Here
with
comes
that.
Nathan Brown,
The legend
representing
Nathan
the
Brown
Toronto
here.
Diving Academy. Back arm stand, triple somersault in the tuck position, 3.3 degree of difficulty.
Indeed, it's a 3.3 difficulty. Oh,
All right, got to show control here. A couple of seconds, maybe 3.
a little bit of
Beautifully
a adjustment in his handstand. Let's go. Score for that.
Exactly where to kick. It kind of takes away from the tightness and
29.7, 3.0 to
Also slows
3.0.
down that rotation a
So
lot.
total is
Unfortunately,
106.5.
29.7 on this one. He knows, that tuck position was far from ideal.
Yeah, stock positions far from ideal, but he can do well next time.
Camel Diving Club. Easy dive for him now. Reverse 2.5 tuck. Also
Samuel
tucks very high, so he
Talbot,
needs to pay
2.8
attention, be aware of the
difficulty.
air. Line up his feet in the right angle. Ay, ay, ay. Like I said, so
Oh,
high.
yes, is it.
do those two at the same time, you're not gonna be straight in.
Technique on the top to create that
Not
rotation.
that
And that's just a
perfect.
competition adjustment, and I can tell
Yeah,
you
it's
from experience, whenever it's
42.0.
time for competition, when the
Actually,
adrenaline
he is a
going in, it's hard to
potential.
adjust, and
I
always
can
do
see a
my
great
little bit
potential
earlier
for
than I would
Samuel
in practice.
Talbot, and I'm excited for his future in the Canada
Up next.
national team.
Ciro Mejia. Back arm stand double somersault with 1.5 twist. Difficult
Yeah, indeed, Zero Mejia
3.2.
here. Woo! Let's go, Zero.
Each diver gets to pick and choose how they want to go up on that arm stand. This is probably the most challenging one there, through the pike position, keeping your legs straight.
Beautiful though.
But when it's nicely done just like this, the judges will definitely appreciate that.
That's wonderful.
So that you can
So
stop that
you
twist
can see a
and
great
square and just attack the water.
He looks like Italian or
I've seen him disappear just a tiny bit more in the water, but
a
still,
great,
good job on this one. 7.5.
he's a very
for
good
68.8.
potential to be a national team.
Moving on.
68.8,
Up
wonderful.
next.
Of course, our
Benjamin
king,
Tessier,
new
big dive
Canadian
for round
diver
2.
king,
Representing Camo, reverse 3.5
with a wonderful
somersault
physique,
tuck.
of course. It's Benjamin
Four
Tessier,
is the difficulty.
3.4 difficulty. Why it's really hard for me to have a focus on my camera. Wow!
Reaches
Wonderful
solid
revolution
height
and a
of
great
goal.
timing.
Guess
He
what?
had a very great
This is 100% conviction.
He had a very
confidence.
great jump and take off, I mean, and his entry in the water is really amazing. 91.8.
91.8. Huge score here for Benjamin.
Yes. So Benjamin Tessier is gonna be
Guess
he
what?
gonna
He's
surprise us
applying
in
pressure on
the
this man.
Olympics.
Matt Cullen, his synchro partner, doing the same dive.
Of course, Matt
First
Cullen,
3.5 somersault tuck.
3.4 difficulty, 307C, reverse 3.5 inward somersaults in a tuck position. I hope he can do well here. Matt Cullen. Yes! He did. Maybe his injury is oh, he has an injury in his knee. If your takeoff is good, so it all depends upon the takeoff.
Here for Matt.
You must have a very good takeoff. So 81.6.
The two top scores and two
It is
bottom
very well.
get taken out. You keep
Wonderful
the
Matt
remaining
Cullen.
three, add them up and multiply by the degree of difficulty, and that gives you the 89.6 here for Matt. Great job.
Matt Cullen is doing well in
Another
their
monster
national
dive coming up here
championship.
for Rylan Weens. Representing
Rylan Waynes
Saskatoon.
now 3.7
Front,
difficulty,
4.5 somersault
forward
tuck,
4.5
3.7 is the difficulty.
4.5 somersaults for Matt Cullen, 109C. The most difficult dive. Ooh, let's go! Yes! Wonderful, but still it's very well
Really, really tight tuck, or you're moving
dive.
more forward, you're gonna feel like you're spinning a lot faster than you really are, leading you to think you need to come
So
out
it's
slightly earlier than you
72.15 for Rylan
Look at this
Waynes.
score here on the dive,
6.5, 6.5, 72.5.
Gave him a lot of help on this one here. Alright,
Benjamin Tessier, yes. Top 1, Rylan Waynes 2nd. Matt Cullen the 3rd.
Matt Cullen now in 3rd.
Samuel Talbot in the
Cyril
5th.
Mejia, 4th.
Spend a Sunday,
I love the headset
it's the best.
of our divers here.
And I love that you tried to...
We are now in the round 4 of this competition. We are having 9 divers, so it's gonna be just be fast.
Yep.
Okay, round 4, kicking off.
Miles
Here's
Nadu,
Miles with a reverse 2.5
2.8
somersault
difficulty, reverse 2.5 somersaults in tuck position. Nadu will be having a 307C. Let's go, Mile.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes. Sayang, it's not in the vertical lines. There is a little bit of an entering the water. He can maybe for me he can improve his physique more, because even in your head you can do well. You have to do this kind of execution. So 33.6 for him. But if you don't have that strong muscles for you to execute your vertical lines and rotation, revolution, it's really hard. So for me to just improve your calisthenics and work out in the gym.
Okay, good job.
Wow, that's a great job, and also a very simple dive, yes, but very clean. Yes, it's very important to have a great basic of the dive. It's very important. So Adrian and Sonia.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I thought that was a little steep, 6s and a 6.5. That was a nice dive from Adrian. Can be okay. Listen to the coach. Take it from there. Nigel Chambers.
Nigel
Making
Chambers
moves.
now.
This is one dive to do so as well.
Indeed, it's 3.3 difficulty, 207C.
Difficulty.
Nigel Chambers. Let's go, Nigel. Wonderful.
So impressed with him, and
It's
especially with this
an
dive. It's
intact
not an easy
dive.
to do.
He's
No,
well.
especially not for me. But I would have really liked to see him just extend his arms just a
Nigel
tiny bit
Chambers
more
gets
and
62.5 7,
but
6.5,
straight
6.0,
up and down.
6.5.
He's happy with that. 62.7. Nicely done.
Indeed, it's nicely done for Nigel.
Nathan Brown. Next dive for him is a big one. Reverse 3.5 somersault.
Nathan Brown, 3.4 difficulty, reverse 3.5 somersaults. 307C. Cool. He did well. He did well.
Okay. A chest movement, a shoulder movement towards the platform, which can bring
That's
my
extra
feeling
movement.
When I see that take off.
I believe
let's see
so.
what the
He
judges
can
thought
control
of that.
those
There's a
movements,
6
but
all
it's
the way
still
up
a
to
good
8.
score.
The 6 is being taken out, but that
76.5.
is one judge that thought, just like you, Kaylee, this is too close to the tower for me. I did not like this.
And that happens a lot when you're really forcing it, when you're trying to make the dive, and he absolutely does not have to do that.
Coming up, Samuel. In the
Samuel.
Diving Club, back 3.5 somersault tuck. In addition to his list this year, higher degree of difficulty.
Yeah,
Seen
so
some good
this
ones
national
this week.
games is our
go.
championship. It's an opportunity for them to be enlisted in the national team.
just
Wow,
like that.
hit
You want
connection.
to spot that water. You want a bit of a round tuck going into that entry. That's a really well executed back 3.5.
That'll feel real good on the confidence as
77.55,
well.
Samuel
Coach Aaron
Talbot,
is happy with
8.0,
that.
7.5.
7.5 and a couple 8s for 77.55. Another addition for Ciro Mejia, this back 3.5 tuck, right, Kaylee?
Ciro Mejia, my favorite diver here.
Finally, I've been waiting for him to have the back 3.5 because he jumps so high.
Well, I mean, on the men's side, it sort of becomes. It's not a choice anymore.
Yeah,
you
it's
have
mandatory.
to go and
Ciro
get the
Mejia
most
now.
degree of difficulty possible, because if you start
I
doing
hope
those
he can be in the
international
national
competitions,
team.
which
He
Ciro
deserves
does,
to be.
to give yourself a chance to be competitive.
He's
there
doing
comes
well too.
a
Ciro
mathematical
Mejia in
equation
3.3
here,
difficulty,
unfortunately.
207C.
Okay,
Oh.
But manages to control it.
somehow stop that rotation and really.
Yes,
Really nice
77,
back
6, 7,
3.5.
7.
Yes. Nicely
64.35.
64.35. You got a 6, 6.5, and
It's
a
a
7
good
that are being
score
held.
for that kind of difficulty. Execution is a little bit low.
Alright, coming
That's
up.
why he had a 6.0, 6.5, and
Your leader
7.0.
in this event.
It's still
after
it's
3
a
dives.
mix judging.
Benjamin Tessier, back arm
Yes,
stand.
our
triple
leader, a
somersault
potential
3.3 difficulty.
gold medalist or medalist for sure in the Olympics. So it's 3.3 difficulty, 626C, arm stand back, triple somersaults. Nice. For me, it's a little bit off
I
stand.
can agree with you there. Pushing a little bit far out from the platform. Picked a tiny bit earlier, but I still think it might have still been moving too much backwards.
And that push away from the tower, that sort of messes up your assessment of.
It's fine,
of where you are
Benjamin.
in the air.
64.35, 6.0, 6.0, 7.0. So 6.5, 6, and 7.0.
64.35 here.
It's still a high level of difficulty. Still the king.
There's Matt Cullen with the same dive, back arm
Indeed,
stand,
Matt
triple
Collin now,
somersault.
3.3
Top
difficulty,
position.
626C.
It's a bit windy.
I
up
love.
there.
Oh,
Up there
a little bit
now.
hesitation in the handstand.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
Hey!
A little bit of movement could have kicked a little bit earlier, but that up and down movement makes it a little over
But it's fine.
Not happy
He
with
still
that.
did well.
Typical Matt Cullen there, just
64.35
wanting a bit more,
for Matt
6.5
Cullen.
here for 64.35, same score as Benjamin.
Matt Collin is
They are
amazing.
synchro
Oh yeah.
partners. Following each other, same dives as well. Okay, from Saskatoon, Rylan Weens also doing an arm stand dive.
Rylan
Except
Waynes
his
now.
is slightly more difficult here. Back arm stand, double somersault with 2.5 twists.
Yo.
That's a 3.6 degree of difficulty. Big dive here, but Rylan definitely knows how to do it.
Rylan Waynes is one of our favorite too. He looks like an Italian. 3 difficulty and 6245D. Iron stand is good. Take off.
Nice.
Wow.
That is beautiful.
Nice.
That speed. it
Wonderful.
ain't stopping.
It's so hard to contain, but it's
Indeed,
like
it's
up and
hard
down
to control
direction
the
that
feet.
dive
So
is almost impossible.
Rylan Waynes
It's not
got
impossible, it's so hard to get
81.0.
perfectly. So high degree of difficulty, 7.5. That gives you 81 points.
Divers, Raylan Wade is still on the rank 1. Benjamin Teixeira.
It never fails. It is always
Now
the most entertaining
we are now
event.
entering the 5th round,
Not only
so
because it's from the 10
divers
meter
are
platform,
preparing.
but the high level diving, the high difficulty of
Divers
the
are
dives.
preparing for their dive.
Boys pushing each other. I mean, all the elements are there, really. Round number 5, Miles Nadeau, Point Clear Diving Club.
Indeed,
Inward,
we will be
2.5
having the
somersault.
round number 5 here. Woo. Miles Nadeau, 405B, 2.8 difficulty.
Minimal splash and a really nice dive.
And really tight body because he was a few degrees short from vertical. But
Miles Nadeau got 58.8, 7.0, 7.0, 7.0. A good one. Good score, of course.
Reverse 2.5 somersault tuck.
Adrian Insomnia, 2.8 difficulty, reverse 2.5 somersaults. It's gonna be in tuck position. Adrian Insomnia, wow. I hope you can do this well.
Yeah.
Nicely clean and done with that.
Just throw tune right there on
You
the
know what I
entry.
think? I think he's second
This is
guessing
well.
right there.
With that kind of level of difficulty, it is well for Adrian.
But he shouldn't be doing that. That was all good, right? Up until the
54.6 for
answer.
Adrian.
Again, I'm going to mention it. Little tiny details for him that make so much difference on each dive. But he's right there. So
Now for our next diver, of course, one of the tallest
next.
diver here.
He's been doing great in this event so far. Back arm stand double somersault.
Nigel,
1.5.
3.2 difficulty, 6243D. Again, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to please RD.
Oh, another solid dive.
Off kilter, which has an influence on that entry.
Whoa.
Still
One wonderful job for
So that just comes
Nigel.
from the takeoff and then that connection into the twist, making sure that they're
It's
at the right
62.4 for Nigel.
Not a big mistake at all here for Nigel.
Great job.
So far from him.
Absolutely.
Big mistakes?
Nathan
Oh yeah.
Brown.
But it's still a
originally
good
from New
score.
Zealand. Part
Most
of
of
the
the
World Aquatics program.
non
Trained right
national
here
team
in
are having
Toronto.
that kind of score. So Nathan Brown, 3.3 difficulty, 207C. Nice, fast, and
Good
it can
rhythm.
have
Feel it in that
deduction
area.
in the
Knows exactly
execution
where he is.
score.
Kicks
Execution
back
score
to
because of the
A little bit at the end there,
execution.
but look at
So
the scores. He's gonna take those
79.2,
straight eights. 79.2. Nice
8.0,
job.
8.0, 7. Yeah, they did very well. Great job for our Canadian divers here.
Back arm stand, double somersault with a half twist. And once again,
Samuel
guarantee you,
Talbot,
I've seen him in
arm
training. He is working on adding
6241B.
a twist to this dive, but for
In
these
this competition, he's
nationals, he's more
serious,
comfortable with the half twist.
well focused, nice handstand. Oh, that's great.
perfectly
You have to
still stay
execute
in
it
the
well
mix.
with an
Really,
almost
really
perfect
nice dive.
execution
Stayed
difficulty.
Didn't grab his pike. He
Right.
stayed open.
Doesn't need to really.
Samuel Talbot, 58.05.
58.05 on this one for Sam.
Wonderful
From the
indeed.
Toronto Diving Academy, Ciro Mejia. His 5th round dive will be a forward 3.5 somersault pike.
Ciro Mejia now, 3.0
On this
difficulty,
dive, he
107B.
needs direction. It's really important that he gets that direction off of the platform.
He will do this well for Ciro Mejia. I believe in his capacity.
Here we go.
Let's go, Zero. Ay, sayang! Sayang!
Got excited to grab his hands there.
When you grab your hands, it's completely.
Yeah, if you grab your hands, make it more fast.
That's
But
an unfortunate mistake
indeed,
here for Ciro.
yeah.
33 points is the total on the dive.
33.0 big
One more
mistakes
to go.
for
He's
Zero
gotta shake it
Mejia. He is indeed a
Benjamin
potential
Teixeira.
for national
Well, it's
team.
his
But it's
turn.
fine, Zero.
New dive in the
Just
list
go on
from
with the
this
next
year.
time.
Back
Next,
3.5 somersault pike, 3.6 degree of difficulty.
still
So
have
for
more,
Benjamin
one dive
from
to go.
Macmillan, they're really adding up.
Benjamin
Competitive
Teixeira,
at a
3.6 difficulty,
world-class
207B back, 3.5 somersaults. Whoa!
That takeoff, the direction he doesn't want to be pushing it too far out.
Well done
Like a piece of cake.
for Benjamin Teixeira, 84.6.
That's not too bad for a guy that's had a stiff body this week.
Not too shabby.
He's looking pretty good.
A stiff body.
Love
Wasn't that a
Benjamin's
stiff
diving.
body?
Okay, Matt Cullen once again following with the same dive, back 3.5 pike.
Matt Collin now,
Matt
back
has
3.5
all the
somersaults
assets
in
as
pike
well to
position,
make this a good
3.6
one.
difficulty. Finish well,
Not to have enough
very clean.
space in the air to really get that vertical,
Great
but
space in
he's
the air.
so
It's a very great
important
vertical
on these
line.
dives. It doesn't matter if you're a little bit short or a little
Right.
bit over. If you're tight,
So
you can still go in
77.4
very,
is a
very
good
clean.
score.
And not
7.0,
giving up,
7.0,
too, knowing that
7.5.
maybe he'll be a bit short, but you're right. Staying tight, 77.4.
Yeah, he need to stay in tight to have a good vertical lines
Here
there.
comes Rylan Weens.
Our right on way.
We've seen a
3.4
couple
difficulty,
really solid ones,
307C.
either in training or in the prelims
Reverse
today
3.5
of this dive,
somersaults.
The reverse 3.5 tuck for Rylan. Can he make it 3 today?
Let's go, Ryland Waynes. Whoa.
A few degrees too high on this, and then pulling into the water to top.
And let's remind people.
Yes, it's a
whatever you
great
feel on the
technique.
takeoff will
Ryland Waynes
change
got
with your
61.2.
reaction in the come out. So
6.0,
maybe you felt
6.0,
a little bit
6.0.
close, held on to that tight position, that tuck
Still,
position, even though the
he
distance
can
was
do more,
perfect.
but
61.2.
it's our
All right,
fifth
so
round.
Benjamin Tessier
The
in
ranking.
lead, 10 points
Right,
behind
Benjamin
Ryland Weens.
Tessier
Matt
is back on the round to go
Very
now.
interesting to see here as
Benjamin Tessier
Benjamin, Matt, and Rylan
is
all
waiting
have the same
for
dive to
his
round up this
rounds
event.
or waiting to start
Except
the
for Rylan, sorry. Kaylee is
waiting
pointing
to
out that
start
Rylan
the
will be doing dive
call
just
this
a bit
one the
differently.
round
We'll get to
6.
that later. Thanks for letting
Matt
me know.
Collin
I just
here.
got excited.
You're welcome. It's
What can I
okay.
do? It's a good event.
Yes, we have here our sixth first diver in the sixth and final round. I hope he can do as well. I hope he can improve more his and have more time in the gym to improve more of his muscles, to reduce fats, I think, to add more volume, to have a good execution in the time. 2.6 difficulty, 5251B. Wow. Indeed, it's a beautiful entry.
Separation in this dive, and he got a really nice pike.
He finished very, very strong. It's 46.8 because of low level of difficulty.
Kind of adrenaline.
But the execution's a little bit low also. He got 6.0 all of his scores, so it's a unanimous judging. You can improve more your execution if you're a diver, if you will improve more of your physics. So Adrian Sonia, 2.6 difficulty, 5251B.
Prequel to a bigger dive coming up for him in the future.
Let's go, Adrian. Wow.
So have a bit more movement on the entry.
Right.
A little bit more movement in the entry. So he got a little bit of more of movement in the entry. He can improve that. So 40.3. So more control. He needs more control.
Can add everything at the end.
So 40.3.
5.0, 5.0.
Some more to get done back at home for Adrian, but
It's our next diver, our young diver.
demanding a lot from himself. Okay, Nigel
Wants to
Chambers
be in
is
the
having
national team.
beautiful
5253B.
One more dive to go.
3.2
Back to 1.5 somersault,
difficulty.
1.5 twist this time. Pike position.
His strength is the pike. Wow, very well.
Takeoff there. You can see
The
it.
twisting the pike
The power.
and his coordination to grab his hands to form the vertical line is very well. He forgot to turn off the water.
And he did just that. 70.4. Beautiful.
It's very well
event
for Nigel.
Chambers from Forest City.
Should be very, very proud.
76 point something, so very
Nathan
nice.
Brown. Toronto
Nathan
Diving
Brown
Academy.
now.
Last dive for him.
107B
3.0
3.0 difficulty.
Okay.
That's nice.
Good
That's
dive,
nice in the
really
sixth
tight, so
round.
minimize the splash on the entry. Start to shoot up.
Not quite the finish expected.
So 57.0 for Nathan Brown. 6.0, 6.5.
Arrays of different kind of twisting dives now.
Absolutely, Kaylee. Let's get going with Samuel Talbot of the Camo Diving Club. Back 2.5 somersault, 1.5 twist pike.
3.2 difficulty, 5253B for Samuel Talbot.
Okay.
Oh, tiny bit missing there.
Separation between the jump and then the connection into the twist to allow him to grab his dive. Timing
I love his positions there, and it's a good score, 62.4, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Subscribe, like, and share to Chris RD Gymnastics, don't forget, and thank you very much for that support. He can be a national team, but he needs to improve more. Yeah, it's just vertical lines. Ciro Mejia, 3.3 difficulty, 5237D.
The finesse that Ciro is able to bring
I
to
hope
this dive.
Ciro can do this well. He's a great potential.
This will definitely make him
I
stand
want to
out
be
from
him in the
other
national
twisting dives
team
that
for
we're
Ciro
seeing in this event.
Mejia. Wow, the twistings, nice.
Even more when it's done like
really need to control how much rotation you're
Nice
giving.
control and the rotation, great twisting there.
Favorite dive that he
I hope he
does.
can have a good score. Yes, 80.85, very decent score.
What a way to close out the event.
8.0, 8.5, 8.0. He is also 9.0.
Overall, really quite consistent.
absolutely.
Indeed, consistent. It's a consistent dive.
Is the score
Benjamin
of the dive.
Tessier
Okay,
now.
more to go. Benjamin Tessier from Camo. Back 2.5 with 2.5 twist.
I think Benjamin Tessier needs to put a
Another big dive for him.
UBF.
This one he really needs.
3.6 difficulty, 5255B for Benjamin Tessier. Ah, sayang! What happened? Isn't able to control.
Going into that twist, which loses some energy.
Into that pike.
Sayang. So he won't be in the first position in this National Diving Championship. He will learn from his mistakes. So 63.0.
63 points on this one for Benjamin. Let's see what that does to the standings. Now that Matt Cullen is coming up with the same dive, back 2.5.
Matt Cullen, 5255B, 3.6 difficulty. Same dive with Benjamin Tessier. Subscribe to Chris RD Gymnastics. Thank you very much. Cool. Wow.
Beautiful tight pike, which allows
Very great pike position. Very tight, and water is awesome. It's amazing.
What a way to close his
Awesome
event.
job for Matt Cullen.
84.6 on this
84.6. Benjamin Tessier is still on the first position.
He's a perfectionist, and this is a good result, and there's still a lot to work on. So that's
Yes, a lot of to work on, but it's still great. This is one of the greatest Canadian diver too.
Now, Rylan Weens. You corrected me earlier. He'll be
Rylan
back
Weens.
twisting dive as well. Back
3.2
2.5
difficulty,
this time with 1.5
5253B.
twist in the pike position. But
Let's
Benjamin
go,
having a
Rylan
big miss
Weens.
here. It's a door that opens for Rylan to get in here for the gold medal.
Yes, he can be gold.
Guys, I would like
He's
to
consistent. The
rush
good
to
about
finish
Rylan
that
Weens,
pike,
so
which we're
podium is
in
really
it, but this is a
unpredictable.
Rylan entry.
They see they want it.
Wow,
They want
Rylan
that
Weens
sparkle.
is
They want
happy
those fireworks,
national
which means no
champion
splash.
for Rylan Weens.
Paradoxal, but you know what I mean. The ripped entry, that's exactly what Rylan did as we wait for those scores.
86.4, rank 1,
476.
476.
For Rylan.
Big congratulations, Rylan. National Championship gold medalist.
On this one.
Of course, Rylan is happy for it. Wow, he's his gold medal, and he's really happy for it. I'm happy for him also
We're gonna go and
to
talk
be
them
gold
after
in
this
the
coming up.
national games.
Beautiful performance from Rylan Weens. Top
So
of
Rylan
the
Weens got
podium,
476.25, Benjamin
476.25
Taser
for
462.2, and McCollin 448.85.
Ciro Mejia in fourth place had a good showing, especially on that last dive. Well, Kaylee, it has been a real pleasure to work with you over the weekend on these summer nationals, and we will be doing some more of this next year.
Looking forward to it, guys.
Yes,
We're
I'm
getting
excited too
into
for
the
the next
second
year.
half of this
How
Olympic season.
how our divers will improve.
So now I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a good
Of course,
Sunday
our
night, 'cause I need
divers
to talk
will
to Ryland
gonna improve.
Mays right
Yeah.
now. Okay,
Nigel
guys, take care,
improves
everyone.
well. I hope he will improve more. And Matt Collin. So these are the three elites divers of Canada with in this season. Benjamin Tesay, Ryland Waynes, and Matt Collin. Benjamin. So these are the you have here the highlights of this competition. Yes, and Ciro Mejia, a very amazing and also a potential Olympic medalist. Benjamin Tesay in his, I think that was the 4.5 somersaults. That I forget the name of the diver, but his challenge is, even he's tall, he can do well in this like acrobatics and gymnastics, diving. So it doesn't matter if you're short or tall, you can you can execute well. Ciro Mejia, I really love Ciro Mejia. I can see a great potential for Ciro Mejia. Ryland Waynes too, I can see a very great potential for Ryland Waynes, Matt Collins, Benjamin Tesay and Matt Collins, and Ciro Mejia. Wonderful job. We welcome you all to the podium ceremony. Mariel Carroll, diving coach of
Troisième place, gagnante de la médaille bronze, représentant en vol.
In third place,
the coach of
winner
Ryland
the
Waynes.
medal, representing
Bronze medal is, we have here Matt Collins with 448.65 in the third place.
Gagnante de la médaille d'argent, représentant Camo.
In second place and winner of the silver medal, representing Camo, Benjamin Tessier.
Yeah, 10 points difference from Ryland Waynes, so 462.2. Silver medalist, Benjamin Tesay.
Winner of the gold medal and your senior national champion, representing
Senior national champion,
Saskatchewan,
Ryland Waynes,
Ryland
476.25.
Waynes.
But if you really want to be in the podium for World Championship and Olympics, you need to be in the 500 score level to catch up with the Chinese. And I believe now, not anymore with the Chinese, but with the Mexicans and Europeans divers. We have now here Alexis Sereda, the last gold medalist in the World Championship, or the last podium medalist in the World Championships are all Europeans and white. There was no Chinese anymore because they retired, I believe.
Please show your appreciation
So,
for
but still, the Chinese are working on their techniques, and they have a great reputation when it comes to diving. Diving is a thing for Chinese, and they need to catch up with that. So, Ryland Waynes got 476 something points, and it's good for national team in continental games, but for World Championship, wherein you will have the Europeans and Australians. So, thank you very much.